Make sure I have my stuff on right. Oh, I'm on live. Hey, everybody. Welcome to my channel. This is Melba Kennedy. And I just wanted to get on here quickly tonight. I hadn't been on here since, I don't think since I don't think since Saturday, maybe I made the last video. I wanted to talk about immigration, uh, illegal immigrants, ICE, and all of that. I think this kind of since we are this is my channel is about generational X and the views of Generation X. I think this is something that I need to talk about. So I want to get into it. The reason why come I came over here is because I was posting on Facebook, and that's where I'm at most of the time, and it's under Melba Kennedy. I do have another channel called my time my turn, and I have another YouTube channel called Melba Peach Candle Company. And if, if y'all like what my content, please go over there and subscribe to my turn, and Melba Peach Candle Company. That's my candle company. Okay, the first thing I wanted to talk about was that I noticed that there's a significant amount of people that call themselves black. I call myself something else. American Indian is what I call myself because I've done my ancestry, and I found out what tribes that my family come from. But it's nothing much that's been destroyed. People that's in those seats as the chiefs or over that are not the original people, and it's been turned over to a money for money, and it's just not never going to be like it was when the original people were there. So we gotta to go forward. Just know who you are and move forward. But always remember. Uh, what I was going to say is it's a lot of our people, no matter what you call yourself, they don't realize the what has is happening to us and what the Democrats have done in our past, and realize that most of our ancestors was for it's for the republic. It's based on the republic. You got to remember that. And then I ran across a speech today, in which it came through on my timeline what Malcolm X said. He he did not trust any liberals. He did not trust any type of um, Democrats. I'm gonna tell you exactly what he said. He called them. He said, basically, I'm gonna give you what he said. He said, "A wolf will show you who he's coming towards you. You know what he's up to, but these liberals, they are like they're foxes. You don't know if their teeth is grinning, and you don't know if they're grinning or if they smiling at you." And he said, "They the worst people in this nation." And Malcolm X, he spoke the utmost truth about that, because this is my opinion. What I have to say about it by doing my research, and I've been researching the Republic. I dip my feet in several types of I don't know if you call them religious groups or whatever over the years, and it always go back to square one. It's based on uh, the republic. Our people were with the republic, and they were for years. And let me look and see. I did have some information about how they voted. Let's see here. Um, yeah, and I'm learning YouTube so much. I'm trying to figure out one of these days. I'm gonna do where I'm able to pull up these off of Google and off of Facebook or news clips. But this is what I'm finding out. It's stating that the 13th Amendment abolished slavery, and most of our people, 100% of us were the Republicans supported. And then when the 14th Amendment gave citizenships to freed slaves, which I that's a whole nother topic talking about slavery. I know that most of my people were already here. But the 14th Amendment gave citizenships to free slaves. 94% Republican was supported by the so-called black people or American Indians during that time. And then the 15th Amendment right to vote for all was supported 100% by Republican support, 0% by Democrats. In other words, um, most of our people have been for the Republic. I don't know what I'm thinking around about the 50s, 60s, they started switching them over to the Democratic parties. For what reason? I don't know, because I found out even Malcolm, Martin Luther King father was a Republican, and he was raised as a Republican. So I don't know what happened or whatever. Do your research on that. I just know that I read it somewhere, and don't hold me to it. You go do your own research. I'm just letting you know it's out there because I read it. Um, and also, they said the KLAN was a military force serving the interests of the Democratic Party. So, hey, do your research. I'm just telling you what I'm reading. And also, I know that America is not a democracy, it's a constitutional republic. And it's important to know the difference. It's important to know the difference because me, I'm neutral. I'm not a Republican or Democrat. But I do see when I see something that is beneficial to my people or for all people as a whole, I'm going to speak on it and post about it, even though I am neutral. I don't vote either Democrat or Republican because at the end of the day, they're all part of the same snake. But you have to give it when you see it's due. And I haven't seen much of anything that Democrats have been beneficial to my people. Illegal immigration. These sanctuary cities that I've seen, they bring in illegal immigrants. They give them money. They make sure they have fine housing. They were giving them cars, housing, staying at that expensive hotel in New York, and I'll give you the name of it in a minute so you can find out for yourself. I sometimes I be forgetting the names of stuff. I got ADHD, so I've been working on myself, y'all. I've been working on myself. At least I'm aware of what I got going on here. But I'm gonna get the name of that hotel name so y'all can find out about it for yourself. Let's see what's the name of that hotel. Um, there it is, the Roosevelt. It was saying this sanctuary city of New York City is stating that it costs $200 per night. It was 1,250 rooms, and that was $250,000 a night through taxpayers' dollars in New York for them, the illegal aliens that came in uh, at that Roosevelt Hotel, and they lived there for 3.5 years. They had attorneys that taxpayer was paying for so they can seek asylum or find a job. They had attorneys, they had doctors to treat cancers, to check them out. Some of them had cancer, HIV, diabetics. So they was getting treatment at the hotel, and then they were going to also give them debit cards for the illegal alien to be distributed, and that was around about they wanted $53 million in New York. Now you wonder why New York you can't find no housing. Housing is so high to live in New York, and the people there are homeless. They have nowhere to go. But we got protesters out in Minnesota that are usually middle age to like 60, 70 year middle age to 60, 70 year old. Hopefully they're not, please don't be Gen X out there. Most of them are baby boomers that are out there doing that. They're paid. And a lot of them look really, really delusional. And also to me, they're only worried about the reason for their purpose. And some of them don't even know the reason why they're out there. They're just angry and they get in a car and streaming and posting online about their mental anguish. So this is what type of people that are for illegal immigration, even though it's being detrimental to themselves and their community. Because a lot of these people are criminals. They're doing things to other people that I don't want to name on here because I don't want it to go against me, but you know what I'm saying? The graping, the burglaries, the bing bing bing. I mean the diseases that they bring, the HIV and stuff that they bring over here. And then you got these crazy liberals that are out on the street risking their life while they live in the suburbs in their nice homes. Once they trash everything and do and act crazy and fighting against federal officers, they take their ass home to their suburban homes where ain't none of this, none of this going on. Do y'all think, do they even have a cause? What is the fucking reason? I don't know. I think they just all are entitled and looking for a reason to be part of some type of struggle because they don't have shit else to do. When they need to take their ass home and re-raise their damn kids. I mean, come on, y'all. There is no cause for them to be doing what they're doing. Trump going to continue to support ICE. He gonna continue to get them the hell out of here and continue. And I think, and I, like I said, I'm neutral. I'm not for Republican or Democrat. I'm just letting you know what makes sense, fucking common sense. They need to go. They're causing uh the people that the people that's always been here taking jobs away from you. They're moving them in the people that's been here forever in their neighborhoods. They're not in the suburban neighborhoods where they got the 500,000 plus homes where these protesters are coming from. They're not in their neighborhood. The protesters' neighborhood are gated, and they don't want you there. And they're gonna call them Karens, gonna get on the phone and call the police soon as they see your car pull up in a neighborhood and want to know who you are and why are you here. Hello. So let me get back on track. Okay. They, I think right is, what I see is right is right and wrong is wrong. If you came in here illegally, you didn't come here in the right way. Why should I go? Why would I go and protect you to keep you here? This is what those protesters are doing. And it's crazy. They may, and then they fighting and asking the ICE, where where's your credentials? Where's your warrant? And these people are illegal, and they or some of them have done some hardcore crimes, and they out here taking up from 'em. I'm sorry to say this, but some of y'all need to take y'all ass home and get with your husbands or your ex-husbands that y'all done pushed off because of y'all mental illness and get y'all head checked up from the neck up. Okay, because some of y'all got some severe problems. I don't know if y'all battle alcoholism or depression or some type of uh, white men or white women's revolt from their own ancestors. I don't know what it is, but y'all need to find another something else to put y'all energy into because what y'all doing, y'all looking like some clowns out there, some pure goofies. Okay, anyway, let me get back to this. Okay, I talked about the my stance on illegal aliens. Basically, they need to be. If you're illegal, you didn't come here the right way. You need to get your ass on up out here. Go home. Ain't nobody. We are not helping you. I'm not for that because if I went to y'all country and tried to do that, they would put my ass and put me in a tank in a prison somewhere I would never see daylight again. So okay, why do people think that they have the right to come over here to do that? and when we can't go over to their country to do that. So what we supposed to do? Just make everybody any illegal people just open up the borders and bring them in, no matter what they've done, and don't say shit. I mean, do that even make any sense to y'all? I'm really trying to figure out. Well, I already know why some people are think the way to do, but I want y'all to think about this. Why would people defend people that came in here illegally and they're illegal? The word term is illegal immigrants. Why would people continue to defend them? And they because they feel like they're separate from where they actually are putting these people in. They put them in black neighborhoods, by the way. That's where they're going. Like I live in Arkansas, and if you go to Little Rock, they put a lot of them in the south part of Little Rock. They call it the south part. That's where they call it the hood. That's where they put a lot of them when they first came here. A lot of them done got so much money from the government. They live in a bed. They moved up out the south part of Little Rock, and they're doing very well and built their own houses and whatnot with all that funding they ain't got and all that. I mean, if I was getting all that money they was getting that the government was getting them, we'll be doing pretty damn good too. Okay. I'm sure in Arkansas they're gonna learn about how to do daycares and funding centers and what those people transport companies, learning centers, daycares. It's something else they was doing. I'm sure that they have figured out how to do it in Arkansas too. But I see the state trooper said they're gonna go ahead and be full compliant with ICE when they come to Arkansas. So those troopers from Arkansas, I'm telling you, they don't play. They will bump your ass off the road in a minute. You won't have a car once they if you try to outrun them. You ain't gonna have no car no more. They don't play that. Not here in Arkansas. Okay, let me get back to what else I was gonna say. Okay, deportation, immigrants, and something else I was gonna bring up. Oh, I already talked about the Democratic Party, how I really feel about them. Oh, did y'all see where some ladies, some two ladies was at the at Governor Waltz in Minnesota? They went up in there into the Capitol and they started videotaping him, and they had the him with the what they call it the thing with the goats, the horns, the Satan religious people gave him a plaque or something, some kind of plaque, and they recorded it. But that's out there online too. I was like, boy, he should have not had that out in public for them women to see that because they done recorded it and put it online. He should have never left that out. That's one more thing that he got on him, and what else did they will have against him? Oh yeah, well, of course, he know all about all the corruption that's going on in Minnesota, and the same thing with the one in New York. And I got a question: do y'all believe that foreigners should hold offices like mayors, senators, congressmen in the United States if they wasn't born here? Put in the comments, yes or no. I'm gonna tell you how I feel like, no, they should not hold office. I think that's where America done fucked up at. Why would you let foreigners come to this motherfucker and get in office and start doing all kinds of scandalous ass shit and peddling money through the system and looking out for their own interest in their own people and sending that money back home and building up their shit. Now, do that make any damn sense? Sometimes I don't think these people got more sense than they got uh, a damn turkey or a bird. I mean, come on now, would do that? Who would bring up foreigners into their country? No other country is doing this, but here. And I think that as far as if you call yourself BLACK, black, which I call myself American Indian, um, I believe our best bet is to separate from the whole damn government because it's all shady as hell and go back and build your own. But it's going to take the people getting together and forming their own thing and separate from this government because this government is a fucking it is really is a freak show. To be honest with you, the way it was set up, it was never meant to be here for a long term. Again, United States, the corporation of the United States has put foreigners in their offices, and nobody else does that. They loopholed the 14th Amendment. That was for children, for slaves and their children. That was not for foreigners. But of course, they let them come on here through here anyway. Like again, everything is all fraud, and everybody do what they want to do. Everything based on a lie. So why not let that go through too? Everything's based on a lie. So they looped away to bring people in here to have these babies. As soon as you drop a load of baby, that baby is an American citizen, and you can't go nowhere else in the world to do that but here in the United States. And you want to know, ask why. And the people that have got used I think a lot of people like foreigners here because they done got used to and got spoiled where they figured that the stuff that they don't want to do, they're okay for letting immigrants come over here and have a job to, even though they came over here illegal, they don't care nothing about. We all know that rich people, rich or white families been having illegal nannies for centuries, for years, at least since the 70s. We know that's been happening because black people stopped doing that around in the 60s. They stopped working for them and taking care of their babies, so they had to get some Mexicans. But Mexican was good because you start seeing them on Dallas as servants, which way always was in Texas, but I'm just saying you've seen a lot of that where you seen Mexicans as servants because black people had stopped doing it, so you start seeing Mexicans as servants, and then it started moving up to other things as nannies. This were where else you see what nannies were? You start seeing more Hispanics or people from Africa start coming over here being nannies and all that. But anyway, that's my take on what I gotta say about that. I had to voice my opinion about it because people on Facebook saying you don't believe that you know, if you go over you can't even get $2 worth of food stamp. Do your fucking research, you'll find out exactly. They've been doing this shit for years. Only people that they watch heavily on if they go over is black people. If black people go over $2, you ain't getting shit. But these other people are getting more. They getting cards, they getting free housing, they getting free medical, and they don't even have a social security number or even documented. They don't give a social security and documentation don't mean shit to no Democrats. They don't. They could give zero fucks about that. You are thinking that this government cares about you. They do not. That's the issue. They don't give a fuck about you. As soon as you realize that, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna open a big old cloud gonna poop with light, gonna go. Whee! That's why they do the shit because they don't give a fuck about you. They care more about immigrants for votes. They get their ass over here. They can get the Democratic vote in because they know they're about to fucked up with black people and it's not enough. So they bring in illegal immigrants so they can get vote. And they don't even need a driver license. They don't even need to be documented. They don't need a birth certificate. They don't need a social security number. They don't need shit. They just go up in there and vote for those Democrats. That's it. That's all. They need them for that. They don't really care about you. They don't even want to hear what the fuck you gotta say. Start talking about reparations and see how far they get you with a Democrat. You ain't getting shit. They don't care about you. They never have. And then, you know what gets me, which you get to talking to people and you find out they getting all upset and angry at Trump. What you mad at him for that he just doing what all right like the rest of them is doing. To me, if you look at him, actually Trump, if you actually do the research, again, I'm not Democrat or Republican. But if you look at the things that if you know Trump, you start researching him, not start following along with what your mama saying, your grandparents saying, following along with the bullshit, the generational curse of the Democratic Party bullshit, you'll realize Trump done did a lot more than a lot of them. But certain things I don't like what Trump done. I didn't like he said when he said that white people deserve some reparations for being what you call it racial profile from jobs. They been discriminated about. I didn't like that, but I still will watch and see what he's doing and listen to see what he's talking about and see how far it's going. But at the end of the day, the way that the government is set up, it's not meant to last because of the way they got it. Yeah. God bless President Trump, ICE in the United. Yes, right. Yeah. God bless him. Because I like, again, I'm not a Democrat or Republican, but I am for him getting these illegals the fuck out of here. So leave ICE alone and let them do their fucking job. That's it. That's all. So yeah, I do agree with you on that, Phantom Planet, because I don't understand people. I try to talk to them, and they don't understand what's really going on. They kind of like they're under a spell from what their grandparents have always done. But again, the United States was based on republic in the beginning, and even the people that call themselves black, BLACK, they were Republicans. That's what it was built upon. So I don't understand I think they got into this democratic shit around in the 60s maybe. Everybody started getting all confused and crazy and I don't know, something like they had a mind reset or something. But yeah, God bless the United States for having ICE out here. I'm a full supporter. Get them the fuck out of here. And if once they get ICE get them out of here, that'll open up more housing where you can build you a home, more federal programs for you, not illegal immigrants. It will also get you jobs that you didn't wasn't able to get the opportunity because they were trying to pay them on the table and do it for cheap because they're illegal. They can do that to them. That'll open up doors for you. Maybe you can get an opportunity to use your fucking brain and get your damn business of your own. You could replace some of those jobs and build something for yourself. Quit thinking about someone always giving you something and do it for your goddamn self. Trump is opening the door up to you. Some of y'all, you men, I don't understand. Y'all don't even have no type of desire to do better than what you're doing. You're not going to get rich off a 9 to 5 ever. So that's what I gotta say. Just get them the fuck out of here. You're more money to go to you. And if Trump ain't lying about the property taxes, that's more money that you could say. And this income tax system, they need to redo that too. There's so much stuff need to be rebooted and redone. The old system is not working. It's not designed to stay that way. It was a lot of this stuff was temporary. So what you saying, Phantom Planet? Yeah, we have to make America great again on our own. People gonna have to get together and use their fucking brains and figure it out for yourself. Quit being a fucking sheep and figure the shit out. You right about that, Phantom Planet. So yeah, I just wanted to get on here and voice my opinion about immigration, ICE, the Democratic Party, the Republican Party. Again, I am for getting immigrants out of here, and I don't give a fuck what anybody feels about it. This is my way I think and what I know is best for me. I mean, it just makes common sense. I mean, Biden opened up the damn borders and let 25 million motherfuckers come in here, and then it was on your tax dollar. You start seeing food go up, gas go up, everything went up. And you wonder why. You have to fund these damn illegal immigrants so they can get their ass here to live off your fucking tip. And you don't realize why everything went up. Ding, 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 ding. Light bulb, come the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with everybody? Will y'all wake the fuck up and realize what's happening? Yeah, I know I'm right. You only one up in here, but thank you. But yeah, I don't know what else I'm gonna talk about. I think I'm gonna do a video every night about all this. What else? What do you know what's going on today? I heard that Trump got more what did you say? The poll said that he is up at 57% today. That so what's happening in Minnesota has made him more popular. Go figure. And what else did he was talking about Greenland today. I don't know what all is going right there. And I see he was talking to representative from Venezuela and In Cuba, they was talking about Cuba. There's a whole lot going on in this world. What else was he talking about? Oh yeah, he said that Minnesota Democratic governor has called him, and they sending somebody out there to talk. So he actually wants to find a middle ground. He wants to work together. I guess because they're finna put the feds on his ass. So now he's finally saying that he needs some help. Yeah. But anyway, I just came on here to ramble and tell y'all how I feel about it. I think people before they come to me talking about some bullshit that they don't know about and still standing on this old timey shit that they grandparents, their mama say. Once you get out in the news and quit, every time you see Trump, you got you got you frowned up and got your lip poked out. How about you actually research and see what the fuck is going on in your real life instead of worried about blaming a one man for everything that's going wrong with you? I mean, that is some cowardly cop out, some goofy ass shit that these grown ass men are doing. I'm a woman and I know what to research, and I ain't blaming nobody, one person for shit, because I know I got a mind and a brain and I can make shit happen for me. I don't give a fuck what happened with this government. Melba's always gonna have her money and she always gonna find a way to get her cash. Okay. It doesn't make any fucking difference. I don't need nobody telling me what to do with that. They ain't gonna put me in no motherfucking depression. They ain't gonna stop nothing here. Cause I'm gonna use whatever law they got to figure a way that I'm gonna make some motherfucking money. And right now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If you got some money to buy some silver and gold, get your ass out there and buy that shit. Get you some silver and gold. But for some reason, this fiat, this dollar bill, they dumping the shit out of it. You better get some silver and gold in your life. I was talking with somebody today about that, and I used to have a whole bunch of damn silver. I don't even know what the fuck I done with it, y'all. I gotta find it. I done had so many doggone storage units and stuff. It's probably somewhere. I gotta find it. I had bought like went to the bank and probably about $500 worth of silvers. I gotta find that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about too. Hey, Phantom, if you ain't subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it. And send some friends over here and share my video. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up. I may come back with another one. I gotta figure out what else I'm gonna talk about. I got so much stuff on my mind, but yeah, Phantom, I'm glad you were here. I appreciate you. Okay, you have subscribed. Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, share my video. And I got another channel also. It's my candle company, Melba Peach Candle Company, and it's My Time, My Turn is another one. I only got one video over there, but I'm working my way up, y'all. I'm working my way up. Well, Phantom, I'm finna get on off of here. I'm glad you were here. Appreciate you. And good. Have a great night, a great, blessed, prosperous night. Wish you the best. Thanks. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.